research and development in Nigeria. FISON has done incredible work towards the advancement of fisheries and aquaculture, and as such, the Federal Ministry of Marine and Bioeconomy is very proud to be associated with this body. I would like to extend my appreciation to all stakeholders present here today from within and outside Nigeria for their commitment to the growth of Nigeria's economy. Your dedication to the sector is evident. Your presence at this auspicious event. The theme of this year's conference is particularly significant as it aligns with Mr. President's vision for sustainable economic diversification, highlighted in this renewed agenda and its creation of the Ministry of Marine and Bioeconomy. This resolve has been reinforced by the recent transfer of the Department of Fisheries and Aquaculture to the Federal Ministry of Marine and Bioeconomy. This development is significant as it places all issues related to fisheries administration and related activities under the direct supervision of the ministry. The establishment of this ministry marks the beginning of a new era for the fisheries and aquaculture subsector. In alignment with Mr. President's vision for the subsector, the ministry is committed to achieving self-sufficiency in fish production and positioning Nigeria as a major exporter of fish and fisheries products. The ministry is also embarking on various initiatives tailored towards strengthening fisheries management, boosting investment in fisheries and aquaculture development, improving post-harvest infrastructure, promoting innovation, leveraging technology, and fostering multi-stakeholders collaboration. Fisheries and aquaculture is central to the broader vision to grow Nigerian economic sector. The ministry's strategic focus is to programs such as FAO Fish for ACP focuses on promoting the sustainable development of Nigerian fisheries and aquaculture sector with particular attention to the economic, social, and environmental sustainability of catfish value chain. Furthermore, Nigeria was recertified to export stream to the US, UE, and other markets following the US inspection, TIPS recertification of our total excluder device, TED, usage where the country secured 100% for the first time. Additionally, the residue monitoring and control plan for aquaculture streams was recently approved, allowing Nigeria to export cultured stream to the US, USA, USA, and the international market. We have collaborated closely with AUIBA in formulating Nigeria's national bioeconomy strategy, where fisheries and aquaculture play a central role. Strategies, governance, frameworks, and implementation plans have been developed alongside stakeholders in this sector. The federal government has also affirmed the transfer of NEOMA and other related entities to the ministry, and Mr. President has approved Nigeria's candidacy in the upcoming election to the Animal Council. I did that presentation when I was in Spain. We are trying to contest for the category C of the council. I understand that we've been out of the council for the past 14 years, so it's time for us to get back to the limelight. In the coming days, the fishery and aquaculture policy will be validated in collaboration with IFPRI and World Fish. The ministry is also in the process of automating all fishery operations to ensure service delivery and streamline processes. The ministry is working on improving linkages between the FDFA and NEOMA, and also federal, state, and local governments, particularly in the artisanal fisheries and agricultural sector. We are equally working towards increasing the participation of women and youth in the subsector assessment to ensure that decision-making and vision management are based on operations and outcomes that will shape the future of our fisheries and blue economy sector. Thank you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Request my dearest sister, the conferment of honorary
Society of Nigeria, the chairman of the occasion, head of prostators, fellows, members of FISON Society of Nigeria, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Before we confer on this honorary fellowship to our dear president, I would like to say that I want to express our extreme gratitude to the Honorable Minister of Marine and Blue Economy for all the efforts he has done. I think, if I'm not mistaken, sir, you and I are members of the Ondo Government Council, who are supposed to what you have been doing in the fisheries, marine and blue economy, most especially to the fisheries sector. And I want to tell you, sir, the projection you made of blue economy generated almost 7 trillion per annum. And I'm sure with all the support given to the fisheries and aquaculture sector, we can support almost 20% or more of that 7.2 trillion. And also, among all the sectors of blue economy, fisheries and aquaculture contribute most to the GDP because of the number of people that are employed in this sector. So we want to show our appreciations for this support that you have been given, and I wish to continue till we achieve our agenda for the blue economy that the president, through his political sagacity, created this ministry and also included the fisheries into that. Thank you very much, sir. So now we go into the conferment. On behalf of, yes, is he coming? Yeah, you can go there. Yes, please. The Honorable Minister, sir, we are conferring this fellowship, honorary fellowship, to the President, His Excellency Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for, as I mentioned earlier, his political sagacity for creating this, and also including fishing industry, and all the support that has been given. And I'm sure he will achieve the renewed hope agenda that envisaged in this country through this ministry of blue economy. Therefore, by the powers conferred on me, by the Constitution of Fisheries Society of Nigeria, and on behalf of the Council of Fellows and all the members, we are presenting this honorary fellowship to His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Partner, we have been discussing, we have been engaging with the members of the department, and we have also attended so many seminars of this AU IBA, and the Blue Economy Policy, and also the IPR, the Institute of Policy Research Institute Policy for Fisheries, which is coming up. We have been engaging in. So we know the kind of support that they have given. And this is ably demonstrated today.
bring about sustainable fisheries and aquaculture development in Nigeria. The theme of this annual conference and its sub-themes address 13 of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations, namely Goal 1, no poverty, Goal 2, zero hunger, Goal 3, good health and well-being, Goal 5, gender equality, Goal 8, decent work and economic growth, Goal 9, industry, innovation and infrastructure, Goal 11, sustainable cities and communities, Goal 12, responsible consumption and production, Goal 13, climate action, Goal 14, life below water, Goal 15, life on land, Goal 16, peace, justice and strong institutions, and Goal 17, partnerships for all the goals. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as a professional in this sector, I wish to reiterate that fisheries and aquaculture constitute a real means of sustainable livelihoods, job creation, economic advancement, rural poverty alleviation, and food and nutrition security. In addition, the sector contributes to the non-oil foreign exchange earnings of Nigeria. The enormous investment opportunities in the sector will go a long way in contributing to the nation's blue economy and self-sufficiency across the value chains if harnessed by the private sector and other stakeholders. The choice of picturesque Abuja, the seat of government, for this year's conference is deliberate, as society intends to build stronger partnerships and collaboration between the government at national and subnational levels and the Nigerian fisheries and aquaculture sector through the conference and the expected outcomes, which will be implementable recommendations with strategies. I would like to seize this opportunity to thank His Excellency, the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Nigerian Armed Forces, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for the creation of the Federal Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy as part of the renewed hope agenda of his administration. I wish to also thank His Excellency, the Honorable Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Alhaji Adegboyega Isiaka Oyetola, CON, for the support given to the fisheries and aquaculture sector since the creation of the ministry. We also want to thank the Honorable Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Senator Abubakar Kyari, CON, and the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Barrister Nyesom Ezewowike, CON, for their continual support to the fisheries and aquaculture sector in Nigeria. Finally, I wish to express my gratitude to the Executive Secretary of the National Universities Commission, Dr. Chris Meyaki, represented here by the Deputy ES, Dr. Salim. Thank you very much, sir. If you need to know, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this facility was given to us free of charge by the AUC. Let's celebrate them for a whole week. Thank you so very much, sir. And please convey our gratitude to the ES, sir. I also want to thank the Director General of the Raw Materials Research and Development Council, represented here by my mate, the wonderful members of the local organizing committee for their support, selfless service, and all the LOC members. Please stand up for recognition, please. Please, let's celebrate them. Thank you so very much, sirs and ma'ams. I encourage you all to take some time to visit the different tourist attractions in Abuja. Culture Center, Jabi Lake, which is adjoining shop to this year's conference, and I wish you fruitful deliberations. Thank you, and God bless you all.
To me, we have a lot of challenges. I heard it's unfortunate the Honorable Minister has gone when we're talking about unlocking the potentials of opportunities in blue economy. I want to say, without any fear of faithfulness, if not 90% of all of us sitting down here understand, we know the opportunities abound. But what I think the ministry needs to do for us is to formulate policies that will allow us to actualize these potentials we are going to talk about. Last year at the World Fisheries Center World Public Congress in the Republic of Benin, I was privileged to be one of the speakers. And the question I asked on this blue economy is blue economy a blessing or disaster to fisheries. I have my reasons. When we were in the Ministry of Agriculture, we were the last one. I want to believe it will not be the same in the Ministry of Blue Economy. I stand here to say I was privileged to be among the people, the team that formulated the policy in 2018 in Nairobi. I was among the youngest, and I asked them the question, what is the position of fisheries and agriculture? Because to me, those who want us to do livelihood development or the essence of blue economy is for mining, which is oil exploration, followed by maritime, which is transportation. And these two are conflicting with what fisheries and aquaculture stand for. So if that is the case, all of us sitting down here, we have a job to do that we are not, if we have run away from fry pan, I pray we are not inside fire now. That's why I asked the question there, and we are still deliberating on that. I would have been happier if Dr. Mame Sese is here, because when we met 4 months ago in Rome, I asked this question again. What is the role of fisheries and aquaculture in blue economy? And perhaps by the time we go into plenary session at the AGM, I want to believe we have to look at this we have to look at it critically. I'm confident to the Director of Fisheries and Aquaculture, distinguish yourself from what we used to know. I was the president of the society, because of the role the department played. I wrote a letter to the minister and I brought it up myself. I want us to please use the potentials we have in this society to grow that department. The department, your best 11 have gone. Let me be honest with you. The best 11, they have all left the department. So, but they are only retired, they are not tired. Majority of them are still here, being hired by international agencies. We can see you. And to my colleagues in academia, I said it the last conference, that was 2021 or 2019 at the raw material. What I want us to look into 2020 here at the raw material research institute, where we had conference there. Yes, I've looked at the book of abstracts. To me, we have to move from academic exercise to realities. So what I mean is that we should be talking about adaptive research now, not basic research. Yes, the impact factor, these things will not put food on our table. My teachers are here, my seniors are here. And what all of you are feeding on today is not your impact factor, it's consultancy. And what is it? How useful, how impactful? Personally, I would view that fisheries and aquaculture is here to get to its final destination. I don't think there's anything wrong with the Federal Ministry of Fisheries and Aquaculture. I want to count myself very privileged to be the director that led the Federal Department of Fisheries and Aquaculture from Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security to Marine and Blue Economy. We are getting support from all of you here seated. Like the chairman said, we have this award of knowledge here. You can imagine it all. We have 4 retired directors of fisheries here seated. Mr. Sadiola is here. Maoga Abdul is here. Pasco is here. And Ibrahim is here. So you can imagine the stuff we have as far as Federal Department of Fisheries and Aquaculture is concerned. But I want to crave the intelligence of all here seated. I want to plead with them that they continue to support the department, because as you forerunners with all the ideas, and the chairman said, they are retired, but they are not tired. And many of them, Pasco, Ibrahim, they have been coming to assist us so much. And we have so many researchers here, like the president of the fisheries scientists here. We want you to come here to the department to assist us.
especially in the area of capacity building. We have so much to do in that regard. So I also want to let you all know that a few days coming, we are trying to start all our activities again under the new ministry. We just finished the AU-IBA conference on strategy document. In a few days from now, the 12th and 13th of November to be precise, we'll be validating the agriculture and fisheries policy. And the Honorable Minister has given a marching order that we revisit the Fisheries Act. I was reviewed under Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Security again, and he has directed that we want to present that document to Federal Executive Council before the end of this year. We are going.
Distinguished gentlemen, we want to move straight to the Meritorious Service Award for those who have contributed in one way or the other, rendered their service to the development of fisheries in Nigeria. Among them is the head of service, Mrs. Didi Esther Wausinjak, who is here, represented by Brabari Ben Dombari. Award of Excellence, represented by the President and the Chairman Council Fellows.
Yes. Our distinguished fellows and members of the Fisheries Society of Nigeria, in addition to the conferment of fellowship to professional members, we also recognize individuals and entities that have contributed so much to fisheries, and we recognize them by giving this excellent award of excellence. And one of the recipients of this award of excellence is the head of service. She is receiving this award not just because of her position as head of service. When she was at CAMSEC, she promoted a lot of entrepreneurship, including aquaculture, and she promotes aquaculture specifically. Then also, we knew the role that she played in transferring fisheries from the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security back to its rightful place, the Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy. Upon all that, fish runs in her blood. She is from Bayelsa. Her sister is the president. And therefore, fish runs in her blood. Therefore, she has no alternative but to promote. But we want to recognize her for doing an excellent job to the fisheries. That's why we're awarding this excellent award of excellence to Mrs. Didi Esther Wausinjak, OON MNI, in recognition of your effort in promoting aquaculture among women and youth for successfully demonstrating homestead fish farming as a viable livelihood strategy in Nigeria. Therefore, on behalf of Council of Fellows, the Board of Trustees, and Fisheries Society of Nigeria, the powers conferred on me by the Constitution, we are awarding this award of excellence to Her Excellency, the head of service, Mrs. Didi Esther Wausinjak, and in recognition of all what she has done, or what she's doing, and what we hope she will continue doing for the fisheries development in Nigeria.
Thank you very much. Next, we want to call on the Director General. We want to invite the Director General, Raw Material Research, Professor.
Which I will advise that you go into partnership with the society so that we can encourage some of these areas that fishes can contribute to production. Like if you take, for example, the tilapia, the skin can be used for. I have a wallet made from tilapia skin. There's shoes also made from tilapia skin, belts and all kind of things. Then also the fish meal feed, using feed, and mostly fishes. Then a lot of fish oil. mussels and all kinds of things. So these are the areas that we need to explore more so that we can benefit from what education can offer to the development of our economy of Nigeria. So in the conclusion of what you have been doing so far, that's why we are awarding this award of excellence to Professor for the contribution of fisheries. So on behalf of the Council of Governors, the Board of Trustees, and the Fisheries Society of Nigeria, with the powers conferred in the Constitution of the Fisheries Society of Nigeria, we hereby award this to Professor Nayele Martin Ikebos.
The 20th National Universities Commission, NUC. Mr. Chairman, and Dr. Akim Dauda, thank you, sirs, for giving the journal a new look. I want to thank all our national fisheries students who are here present. You're all welcome. I also want to especially welcome all our new corporate members and all our new professional and associate members who are coming here for the first time as members of this distinguished society. All welcome. I want to welcome all our distinguished guests and all members of the Fisheries Society of Nigeria, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. The speech is long, so I hope you have a bottle of water to be cooling your thirst, and I'll see how to cut it short as we go. And it's already projected, so I'll be fast forwarding as we go because we already know most of these things, and we're together on this. So it is with great pleasure and gratitude to God Almighty that I welcome you all to the 39th Annual Conference and General Meeting, the 20th Fellowship Investiture Award Ceremony of the Fisheries Society in Abuja 2024. Theme: Unlocking the Investment Potential of Nigeria's Blue Economy, Advancing the Fisheries and Aquaculture Sectors for Sustainable Development, aligns with the global trend in seeking ways of improving the economies of both coastal and inland states, and represents a defining moment for our society and our country, Nigeria. Our discussions, deliberations, and resolutions over the coming days will play a crucial role in shaping the future of Nigeria's blue economy, particularly our fisheries and aquaculture sectors, which are integral to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to give a brief introduction about FISON. Fisheries Society of Nigeria was established in 1976 and has served as the apex professional body for the Nigerian fisheries sector. FISON holds a position of authority and leadership and carries out functions, some of which are to promote professional and practitioner development of stakeholders, capture fisheries, post-harvest management, fisheries research and development, to create a forum for the productive interaction of individuals and corporate organizations involved in fisheries and aquaculture value chains, to collaborate with organizations with related interests in Nigeria and beyond, to improve the development of the fisheries sector, to support capacity building initiatives, to collect, publish, and disseminate information for the sustainable development of the sector, to host annual conferences, workshops, and seminars across the 36 states of Nigeria and the FCT. And this goes on all year round, apart from the annual conferences, the state chapters are involved in workshop, organization, seminar, outreaches, and so many other activities. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are gathered here to witness the opening of the 5-day conference and the Investiture Awards, and to unlock the vast potentials of Nigeria's aquatic ecosystem, investment opportunities that will transform fisheries into dynamic engines of economic growth, fish protein availability, and job creation. But to achieve this, we must collectively address several critical issues. Permit me, Mr. Chairman, to highlight these issues one after the other. 1. Establishing the Fisheries Institute of Nigeria Bill. A key priority of FISON is the urgent need for the formal establishment of the Fisheries Institute of Nigeria, FIN. As we all know, professionalizing the fisheries and aquaculture sectors will not only enhance capacity, but will ensure that we operate within globally accepted standards. Therefore, I use this platform to science and practice in Nigeria and beyond. The Fellowship of FISON is not only a mark of excellence and distinction, but also a responsibility and commitment to uphold the values and objectives of the society, and to mentor and inspire the next generation of fisheries professionals. The Fellows of FISON are selected through a rigorous and transparent process based on their academic qualifications, professional experience, publications, awards, and leadership roles in the fisheries sector. Our fellows are expected to be role models and ambassadors of the society and to actively participate in the activities and programs of the society. The Fellows of FISON are also entitled to the title, to the use of the title F, capital F and lowercase FS after their names, and to wear the distinctive badge of the society, and therefore encourage all fellows to proudly wear their badge always. I think I'm wearing mine, but this gown is covering it. This is what the badge looks like. So please, if you're a fellow here and your badge is not on, please order for one so that you will be recognized, properly recognized. As of the Fellowship Awards and Investiture Committee for their diligent and dedicated work in organizing this conference and investiture ceremony. I would also like to appreciate the presence and support of the chairman of ceremony, the immediate past president of FISON, who is the rector of the Federal Polytechnic of Oil and Gas, Ekel in Bayelsa State, Dr. Lukman Adegoke Agbabiaka, for accepting not only to chair this occasion, but offering his services to help in pushing the bill for the Fisheries Institute of Nigeria.
Dr. Akisoroto Ademola Michael, Professor Tombara Paga Kingdom, Mr. Adedayo Paul Akinbobola, Dr. Nike Oluwafunmilayo Alade Tomu, Mrs. Kosoko Tawakalitu Enito, Professor Daniel Ama Abasi, Dr. Ebenezer Temitope Adebayo, Mrs. Aramide Lara Gonzalo, Alice Adenike Ogubi, Professor Inkeoye Sula Florence Olele, Mrs. Kuyoro Ekundayo Oluwabumi, Professor Abdullahi Mohammed Orire, Dr. Akin Opashola Bola Joyce, Mr. Jemina Damiete Osford.
Ekundayo, Mr.